Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Skyborn. In this episode we're going to be clearing up the northern walled subterranean. As you can see there's a green switch here, you're going to want to press that. Get these guys out. Cut the strength and speed down. And then Skull Bash. Cleric can just use a napalm. We can kill the jelly. And Golem can just take out the Cloud Reaver. And there we go. No fuss from us. XP. Chaska's now level 33. This is the up one section past the where we entered. You can also basically just label them by, okay, you see dragons in a chair there. If there's dragons in a chair, then that's where you just came from. I did not mean to debilitate that one, but okay. Napalm. And Sylvan can just take out the Cloud Reaver. Okay. So we've got the mint jelly to take care of. As well in every one of these boards, which is kind of pretty much the same. There we go. Get the XP. That's a top row done. Save it. Row 2 up. And it's gone. Okay. And there's a green door we need to open. With a thing. And the 3 of Spades card. A not miss item. Do not miss that. It would be horrible. Got 2 mint jelly this time. Thankfully those things can't heal each other's HP. That'd be annoying. Got some potions for that. And now let's try to clear out the rest of this place. The thing you needed most from this was the, card. So you don't really gotta worry about too much else. If you got the card, you're fine. I don't think there's a single, I don't think there's another card in this thing, but we're gonna double check. You never know. Sullivan levels up to 34. And this one can just be justified by calling it, you know, or not justified, what am I saying? This can be landmarked as prison cell, A, B, or C. Graves. This, so that you're aware, I believe this is the right area to go. I just want the healing in the MP format. There we go. All MP and HP status recovered, and we're gonna ignore you for now, buddy. We're gonna want to go up one more time. And now we've made it full circle. Generally, if you follow these little arrow marks, you're good. That's another way to tell where you're going, is the arrows they conveniently made with the tiling. We're gonna save it. And here we go. This is as far as I've ever ventured. The great beast Fafnir seems to be guarding something of great import. Perhaps now, with allies, I have the strength to slay him. Fafnir is no joke, as you can see. If you did not have Circle of Healing, this boss would be nearly impossible on hard mode. And even though the enemies so far have been relatively easy and nice, this guy is not nice. He starts off with a regular attack, afterwards of Skull Bash. And let's see, Cold Shot. Let's use that just to get that out of the way. Shockwave. Regenerate. Expose weakness. Reduces tech resistance. This is another reason why dodge is so effective on Sullivan. It really does help. Regular attack. And Corwin can use... Let's see here. Alert. And Skull Basher. Sniper Shot. And Gouge. Shockwave. Haste on Crack. $15,000 damage. It would have instantly killed him either way. Everyone levels up. Claret, Corwin, and Chaska. We got a Hellfire Warglaive, which is absolutely useless. It really is a useless weapon. If you went to the store and got Obsidian Warglaives, there's absolutely no reason to get any other weapon for Alda because they're the best in the game. So, tough luck for anything else. If you go over here, that's not going to open. So, we gotta go up here. Oh wow, look at this. I've never seen anything like it. I have, in a junk heap. The thing just looks silly. Oh no! Look at these joints. They're still nearly seamless, but they can still rotate. It looks sad. Can we polish it up a bit before we go? Master. Eek. At last you've come. Long have I awaited this day. What day is it? An Earthchild's returned. Why is it looking at me like that? Such time has passed, I must tell you of your kind, Earthchild. But I don't have a kind. No, not anymore. Once this land had floated high above the surface, it was home to a race known as the Earthenfey. They were a varied people, some transient, some eternal, some playful, some terrible. They were the Earth's own children, the first to be born onto the world. And a younger race followed, those who called themselves humans. The Fae watched the humans from afar as the young race made war and shed blood of its own kind, yet continued to advance. That such flawed creatures could flourish both astonished and frightened the ever-unchanging Fae. Fae saw humans forge the very bones of the earth into tools and machines which did their bidding. Envious of their creations, the Fae gave life to the first of their servants, golems modeled after human creations but powered by Fae magic. While strong and obedient, these possessed only an imitation of true intelligence. It was not long before the Fae developed a more ambitious design. They lured humans from their homes with spells of glamour and poured Fae magic into their souls and bodies, reforming them in accordance with their own desires. That's a new race, Skyborn. Thus Fae deemed superior to all but themselves. The young Skyborn worshipped the Fae in return, and delighted their creators with their lively intellect and passion. The winged Skyborn, however, were still human in part. As they grew in number and power, they grew restless. They envied the freedom of true humans and began to resent their Fae masters. The Skyborn's discontent grew. One day they unleashed their frustration upon a human settlement, destroying it. In doing so, they realized the full extent of their own power. The bloodlust of the Skyborn, once awakened, could not be sated. They were far too powerful to be ruled, and they turned on their own creators. The Fae realized their mistake too late, and in their pride, they had given birth to their own demise. Not even the Fae Lord Qualon could stop the slaughter. With Qualon's defeat, the magic of the Fae lands bled out and sank beneath the clouds. That has been the end of the race known as Fae until now. I've waited ages to impart that story, should the Earthenfey come again. Now my mission is complete. Wait! Don't go yet! I wish you well, Earthchild. It's gone. I've never heard of any of this. Nor I, that story. It disturbs me. These ruins must have been hundreds of years old. I wonder how long ago all that took place. That's all you guys can say? Chaska. Chaska, I'm so sorry. My kind. I know, this just proves how despicable people can be. Both Skyborn and human... Oh, that's not what I meant. Don't you see? I'm a kind. All my life I believed I was some sort of horrible accident, but oh, that I might actually be something. It's more than I ever dared to hope for. I'm happy for you. Thank you. I feel a great shame. I have no idea of the crimes my ancestors committed against yours. Neither of us were there. You needn't feel at all ashamed. Though, I would be really happy if you would refrain from calling me a monster from now on. Of course. It's quite fascinating and everything, but there's a giant glowing crystal begging to be investigated. Alright. That cutscene is, in a way, something that makes me not like Corwin very much as a character, because he's, like, very victim complex. Wow, look at the way my gear is reacting to this thing. I've never seen anything like this before. If everything the Golem has said is true, these constructs must have been fueled by Fey magic. Forgive my technological ignorance, Cleric, but I think you may have found what you're looking for. It's gotta be. Give me just a second. Ether fuel. We got what we're looking for? Chaska's so different. Or when there's no need to go pointing it out. That she's, you know, she's something else. You don't want to talk? Never mind. I scouted ahead, just over there, right. The right is a new path opened up for us. It could be a safe way out of here. That indeedy do it is. Just make sure, though, if you're missing that, card, go get it before you do this, because then you will, be leaving this area, and you'd have to restart the entire area over again to get there. Which is okay, I suppose, but it's... Alda, thanks for all your help. I really don't think we could have made it without you. Skills were a great help, I must say. Forgive my solicitude, but I feel compelled to travel with you if you would have me. You want to come with us? I do. In a short time together, I have already learned more than I ever did on my own. I believe that your Chaska may be the key. To what I'm not yet certain. Might have just add that this is a horrible idea. You do remember who our enemies are, right? Alda's not on their side, dummy. Does it mean we can trust her? Have you seen those big blue wings? It's Skyborn. And you complain about their attitudes? But before you join us, you should know that we're planning on breaking into a high-level prison and freeing the half-breeds that Skyborns have captured. Now you've done it. Half-breeds, whatever for? I didn't figure you would have any sympathy. There are few enough half-breeds to make this matter insignificant, free or not. They are evidence of a gratefully shameful acts, of course, and will never be accepted in the Skyborn society. They're so insignificant, why have the Skyborn been hunting them down so ruthlessly? That I don't know. That's odd. Well, Alda, if you're going to be joining us, I ask that you promise one thing. Must never reveal anything to the Skyborn. Beyond that, it's up to you whether you want to help us or not. You have my solemn oath. It's obvious that my race arouses your suspicions, and rightly so. However, consider the advantage you have with me at your side. Most of them will listen to you now, that wouldn't have before. True enough, Alda. We've got the fuel, I'm itching to get to work. Let's head back to my shop in the industrial district. And with that, I believe a few options have been actually opened up for us now that we have that done. If you're wondering, we are technically, I believe, halfway through the game-ish. Just checking our card count. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Missing 2 cards. Or is it 3 cards? I don't quite remember. So, with that done, we've got some money in our pocket. We also have some new stuff. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, we can actually go to the bottom town now. Or the lower town, whatever it's called. Which is good, because we weren't able to do this before, story-wise. You can actually... It's not required to go down here at all. In fact, the only time you could ever come down to this port again is by choice. So there's a few things here that we need. Predominantly, we need to go to the mines again. Because remember what that one guy said about how the desert suddenly opened a new door? Well, this is the only way to go back there. And this is one of the reasons why I say to kill all the enemies while you're in an area when it's beneficial to you. Because you're gonna have to come back there later, and it's not gonna be too great when you go back and realize you have to fight a bunch of enemies that you don't really want to fight because they don't really give you XP that you can use to level up now. So essentially, we're just going to be going back to the desert. That's about it. And while it is a long trek there, it's very, very worth your time to go back there. There's no teleporting that you can do to go there, it's just a long walk. There's also a few other things we can do right now. We can do the Venom Depths, which is very important. That's what you need the cards for. But what you need the cards for, you don't necessarily have to do immediately to get other stuff that's in that area or zone. There's also one thing we're going to be doing a little bit before we actually do that. We're going to continue the story one more time because there's something that we need to do with that story before we continue. Because we can get another buff that will really help us and unlock potential to get another buff from that. Which is highly important. And I would suggest doing that before going to the Venom Depths anyway. It'll just make it a little bit easier. But yeah, as we're walking through here, I will consult my notes once more after we get through this area for anything that I may have missed. If I did, I did have some notes wrote down, so... As you can see, when you come back here, everything's kind of burnt down and you can't really go anywhere anymore. There is still this. And like there's few areas you can actually go. In the ruins of Newark. Here's the other doorway. Okay. I did wish that you could use your, airship to get here, but I do not think you can. Let's see. There we go, we're now in the Caledori Desert. And we're gonna want to get to that part where we've seen the, that one door that wouldn't open for us before. This one. The door that wouldn't open for ages. Calador Caverns. We got 1 obsidian and 2 gold nuggets. We got another obsidian. Obsidian. Another gold nugget. Jump down the waterfall. Seven of spades. And I do believe we can't walk in this water. That is one of the things we can get through here. We go through here. 2,670 gold and a rain of rejuvenation. This is that one area in the coal mines that we could not get to before. And thankfully it brings us all the way back to where we were. And with that, we got another spades card. We got some interesting stuff. In the next episode, we'll be going back to the arena. Because there's some equipment we can make now that would really benefit us. See you guys then.